What's going on, everyone? SurgicalSnipes here. Today is going to be my first video. My first video in the game called Hearthstone. Alright, this is Hearthstone. Blizzard Entertainment's card game for World of Warcraft, pretty much, from the World of Warcraft world. And yeah, this is Hearthstone, y'all. Some of you may play this game. Some of you may not even have heard of this game. But this game is called Hearthstone, and I'm definitely interested in playing it. I got into it last week, and I'm really interested in learning how to play the game. You know, because it's pretty interesting. You know, it's from the World of Warcraft. You know, all the classes and the characters in here and all that. And I never played World of Warcraft yet, so you know, at least I'm able to play the card game version of it, pretty much, or from the characters of the World of Warcraft in a card game version. You know, so this is pretty cool. So, anyways, I just climbed out of bronze, and now I am going to be this is my first match in silver. So this is my first silver match here. And this match took way longer than the bronze games. You know, it was a crazy match, and I want to share this with y'all. So, but yeah, you know, Hearthstone, I was looking into it. You know, the game looks amazing. You know, and there's an esport for it, right? It's an esport for Blizzard Entertainment, and you know, I would definitely look more into this. Maybe not as a competitive player, but just to start learning, because it takes a long time to learn how to get really good at these card games. And I played card games before in the past, but never at a pro level, just casually. And you know, it's fun. You know, I've played games like I played Yu-Gi-Oh. I played a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh, like the old school Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day. And then more recently, I've played the Pokemon Pocket on the phone. And you know, card games are cool. You know, card games are cool. The only reason why I end up losing interest in card games is because of the RNG. You know, like if you open with a bricked hand, you know, there's like, you know, it's just like an automatic loss most of the time. You know, so the whole RNG element of it, you know, and it kind of throws me off. But you know, when it works, it works, and when it doesn't, it doesn't, right? So that's the whole thing. It's the unpredictability of it. Of course, there's skill. It takes a lot of skill to pilot the deck, but if you have a bricky hand, if you have a brick hand, then it's just not going to work out at all anyway, no matter how good you are, right? You can only do with the cards that you have. So if you don't have the card that you need, then it ain't going to work out, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, yeah, you know, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! I played Pokemon Pocket, and now I think I'm starting to get into Hearthstone, you know, Blizzard Entertainment's Hearthstone game. The card game Hearthstone. And my deck here, you know, I'm running a Dragon Warrior, and I'm still learning the decks. You know, there's a lot of decks out there to learn for the meta and all that, and that's gonna take some time, right? I think it's what, Dragon Warrior, and was it Aggro Paladin or something like that. They even have some good Druid decks out there. And the first one I played, I was mostly playing from climbing from bronze to silver. For the last couple days, I was just using a Face Hunter. That was my first deck I was playing, and I have a bunch of those matches. I have like 10 matches or less than that of the for the bronze matches. But I don't think you guys want to see those matches. You know, those are just bronze matches. But in this match, in this now, I'm gonna start the series here. My Hearthstone series. My Hearthstone series in beginning here in silver rank, in silver division, or whatever it's called. Right, there's like 10. You have to go to like 10 tiers going from all the way from 10 all the way to 1. And then you can move on to the next division or the next ranking. And I don't even know all the ranks, but all I know is that the highest rank you can get is Legend or Legend Division. And yeah, it's a tall order, you know. It takes time to learn. And with this Dragon Warrior deck, I was looking at the videos, right, for the meta and all that, and they're saying this Dragon Warrior deck will can climb to Legend if you know how to pilot it right. So I'm like, okay. So I switched from Face Hunter to now Dragon Warrior. Face Hunter was pretty cool, you know. And I play Dragon Warrior pretty much like Face Hunter, also just attacking the character, you know. I really don't attack the minions. I don't attack the minions unless they have that taunt shield on them. You know, because if they're preventing me from attacking the hero character, the life points or whatever it's called here. In Yu-Gi-Oh! It's called life points, but here it's called something else or something. I don't know all the terms, right? All the main terms yet of the game that I gotta learn, but yeah, the strategy is simple. It's just attacking the points of the character. You know, you start off with 30 points, and you got to drop it all the way down to 0. And the crazy thing is that, you know, players can heal their points. They can heal their points. They can add armor, like right there on my character there, on my hero there, on my warrior hero there. He freaking got 5 extra armor points there, so that helps out also. But there's so much cool shit in the game. There's so much cool stuff in the game to learn. And to learn how to pilot a deck perfectly, it takes a while. It takes a lot of practice. But the cool thing about this game is that it's so easy to learn. It's so easy to pick up. You know, as long as you want to learn how to study the cards. As with any card game, if you guys are new card players, then all it takes is just reading the cards over and over again, looking at the pictures and the description of the cards, reading it over and over again until you finally get it to the point where all you gotta do is just look at the picture of the card, and you'll know exactly what it does right away. That's how the pros do it. I'm assuming that's how they play. They know their deck so well that they just look at the picture of the card. They know right away what it is, where they don't have to read the description because they read it thousands of times, you know. But anyways, you know, I still got to get past Silver Division here. You know, I still got to get past Silver here, and this first match was already extremely tough. You know, it went down to the very wire pretty much. Here I was, what's it called? I had 27 points, life points or whatever it's called, and 4 extra armor on me. And then I was winning the match the whole time for the most part, right? And then all of a sudden, you know, my opponent would just started going on a crazy attack. See, he has only like 5 life points left, health points, whatever it's called. I gotta learn the freaking terminology here. And he has only 5 armor points left. Where I have only 20. I have 27 points and 4 armor points. So I'm way ahead in the battle, right? Here I gotta deal 5 damage. I took out his armor right there. So now he has only 5 health points left. 5 HP pretty much. But somehow the dude started to just do a complete 180 and freaking start attacking with everything, you know, and I was like, fuck, what the hell is all this shit? You know? We're playing the same monsters here also. You know, we get the same fucking dragons on the field. But his has 3 attack and 2 health. I guess because he summoned it in a special summon type of way or something. But that shit fucked up my dragon. They both canceled each other out, and then now he's starting to shoot me with those cinder flames or whatever they're called. I think they're called cinder flames or something. Those fire guys. And now I'm starting to lose health points here. I'm starting to lose HP. All right, it's his turn still. I'm looking at my hand, and I know I'm gonna be doing a bunch of misplays here, you know, because I just got into the game, right? I'm a brand new player. I'm a noob at the game pretty much. So I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of misplays I do all the time. I just became a silver player, you know. So there's a lot to learn, and I may get into it more, or maybe not. But you know, definitely the basics. I'm starting to understand just the basics, and it's definitely fun. All right, so the guy has 5 health points left. I'm figuring out here. I have 7 mana points. What should I do? What would be the best play? So I'm looking to should I put a 2 mana card, or a 5 mana card, or 4? I opt for a 2. I got 5 mana points left. That gave me a weapon, so that my hero can start attacking. All right, I got another minion out there. Looking at my cards here, looking at my hand. And what else we got here? Running out of time. Running out of time. I'm halfway done with the time. All right, so I added an extra point on my weapon. That was a special effect of the stadium announcer. And yeah, I ran out of time there. I'm still way ahead. I'm still way ahead in the game. I have this game virtually won already, right? But it's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy. It's going to get too crazy. This guy starts summoning all this crazy shit. He's got a bunch of minions on the board and shit. I think the most you can get is 7 or 8 minions on the board. The dude has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 6 minions on the board. And one of them has a 5 health taunt shield, which is the worst. I hate the taunt shields, man. That's like the worst thing. When they got those taunt shields, because I'm forced to stop attacking the hero directly to take out his 30 points, and then I have to focus my attention on the minion that has the taunt. See, so now I'm just starting to lose a bunch of health right here. He's attacking me with all of his minions, pretty much, almost with four out of his minions already attacked. They already attacked my shit. It's all bad, you know. And that's the thing, right? If you're just focusing on, if your strategy is just to focus on the face, on the hero points, on the health points there, and just completely avoid the minions, then your opponent's gonna get a full board on you, pretty much. So if you don't take care of that shit quick, then you're gonna be hit with 8 freaking monsters or minions attacking your life points right away, and it's just gonna be all bad, you know. All right, so he has 6 health points left. I got 16. I'm still winning here, but now let's see what's going on. All right, so now I gotta do something about that minion that has a taunt. His taunt shield's gone. The minion's gone. We took him out, and now we're continuing our plan here. We only got 3 mana points left. I got to put something up there. Running out of time. I'm running out of time. All right, so now I put a 4 attack monster there. And I attacked him for some more damage. Okay. What's going on here next? Let's see. His turn now. I don't know what those yellow shields they have. I think they give him an extra immunity or something. I think he has 2 cards there, 2 minions there. They have those yellow shields, those yellow barrier shields or something. And it gives him, I think it gives him one attack extra of free immunity damage or something. It's like a barrier shield. So much extra shit to learn here. But the cool thing about it is that it's fun, you know. It's fun to learn this. You know, so cool to be able to play another Blizzard game. And yeah, you know, it's a card game. it makes for a different different type of pace, you know. Some players, they get used to just playing one type of game the whole time, and that sometimes they might get stressed out by playing the same exact game all the time, or maybe not stressed out, but getting bored, and or maybe they do get stressed out depending on what kind of game they're playing, and as their main game, and then you know, playing something like this, even this could be more, even this could be stressful if you're playing at a high level, and if you take it really seriously and all that, but as a player just starting out, man, oh man, this is the fun time, because this is the no stress express, right? We're expected to do misplays all the time, and misplays, and you know, not to take it that seriously, you know, because we're gonna lose matches, right? We're new players, and at least I am in this one, in Hearthstone here. And what else happened? Shit, I started rambling off, and I forgot the last part of the match, you know, where I won already. That was crazy though, you know. I fucking was down I was down 3 points. I was down to my last 3 health points, and I was able to win on the last turn. You know, it literally came down to the last turn. You know, and those are the best matches, right? When it goes down all the way down to the very end. And yeah, shit. If that was silver, man, oh my god, you know, GG's to my opponent. You know, it could have gone either way. He came back at the very end there, you know, like he was just kicking my ass the whole time. He was just one away from winning. He was one turn away from winning, and I was able to get the lucky card draw that I needed to win the match. You know, but I'm definitely interested in playing more Hearthstone. If you guys are interested in watching me play Hearthstone, you know, please leave a like and sub and comment. And you know, yeah, Hearthstone is one of those games, y'all. This is gonna be my new card game moving forward. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Hearthstone card game, and yeah, you know, I'll definitely be back for the next one. SurgicalSnipes signing off.